I'm Deborah at Scragg, and I am from St Werburgh's Church in Kingsley in the Staffordshire Moorlands, and we are one church of 5 within our benefice. So the Chad Foundation is a new programme. I learned about it from the Pathways that I'd completed the previous year. So it seemed a natural progression to go on to the Chad Foundation, and then with the hope of going further into lay reader training.
Start with scripture. What does the Bible?
What's led me, I think, from the beginning is being a part of church and being involved in church and many activities in church, and having this thought about lay readership and asking questions. I feel one thing tends to lead to another, and you just get more and more interested as you go along. The Chad Foundation, the past year, has offered so much learning on all aspects and contexts of church, from reading the Old Testament, the New Testament, bringing those together, understanding scripture more, the types of worship and liturgy.
And as we reflect with you today, as we celebrate,
I feel a calling to know more, to understand more, and the more that you learn and have the context of the Bible scripture and the time around that and the people around that scripture as well, and how we can relate it to today and what's happening today, is the thing I feel that pulls me back in to want to know more. Fellowship has been absolutely wonderful during both the Pathways and the Chad Foundation. I've been with a great group of people this last year, and we've supported each other all the way through. Along the way, I think the fellowship of the group supports and pulls us forward. We've got our own little chats, and we've been able to sometimes drop in the chat, what do you think about this? And it provokes a bit of thinking and responses for each other. I think the support around the Chad Foundation has been great, so we can contact Helen or Claire anytime if we're struggling on anything. I think it's quite nicely paced. We have reflections to think about each week, and then each month there'll be a submission of a larger reflection, and there is support and guidance for that. Or if you were worried along the way, you could speak to somebody, and maybe, if you did need a little bit more time. But I think the flow has been quite nice.